My channel. Happy Thursday. Welcome back or welcome if it's your first time. My name is Mari. I'm a life coach. I like come here and talk about everything in between. And today, let's talk about the real problem. What keep you overweight? What keep you broke? Or anything you don't like about your life. Let's talk about that. Let me wait for you guys to come in the shot. Wait for you guys to come in. I'm gonna send the link here to some. Good morning, good morning. 1 second, I'm just send the link here. All right, let me my friend know that I'm in live. She said she wanna watch. I'm too early. Just let her know because she's like, this is ginger tea. Hi, Ruth. I just sent you a link. I'm in live right now. So if you're not busy, you can watch on YouTube. Just press the link and you can see. Love you. Morning, morning. Let's talk about the real problem. The real problem, why you fat. The real problem, why you broke. It's not the food. Hello, good morning. The top of the day is the real problem. I'm gonna help you guys understand. For example, if you are overweight. Good morning, Eric. Happy Thursday. If you are overweight, like the live, guys. The YouTube, when you like the live, the YouTube send the live for more people. So if you are overweight, for example, the problem is not the food, it's the story you telling yourself. It's the story you keep repeating to yourself. I try everything, Mari, that's why I'm overweight. Nothing works for me. My metabolism is broke. This is just who I am. Everything you repeat, your brain protects. And have that in mind is for anything in life. The story you keep telling yourself over again, why you don't have money, why you're fat, why you don't have a relationship. That's the reason why you don't have, is this story, this perspective. If you change that story, if you change this perspective, that's how you're gonna change what you attract to your life. Thank you, guys. Good morning, morning. How you guys doing today? You have everything? That's good. If you're happy the way you live, it is amazing. Kiva, good morning. Yeah, it's when people understand that story you're telling yourself is extremely important. It's like if you keep repeating that story, your brain is gonna believe it and it's gonna protect. So If you want to change your body, your banking account, your relationship, you need to start changing the story you keep repeating over and over again. Some people take a temporary moment and poison themselves for the rest of their life with that situation. For example, something happened to you when you were little. Let's say, I don't know, you get abused, could be emotional, it could be physically or even sexual. You tell that story for the rest of your life and you let that situation hurt you for the rest of your life. Is the story you're telling you? For example, let's say you have a very abusive parents who don't give you love, who don't really, fulfill your needs as a child. Now you're adult. Now you're 40, 30 years old, 20 years old. I know that was sad for your little child. But if you keep repeating that story over and over again, oh my God, what my parents did to me, that was so unfair. And I'm sorry, it was unfair. But you need to move on. Because if you keep focus on that, if you keep focusing how rejected you was when you're little, how I don't know, in the kindergarten you don't get invited for a birthday party, and now you just craving for rejection everywhere you go, and everything is a pattern. Everything. All right, if you don't have a question, if you don't have anything interesting about the topic to say, shut up. Because now I have a help in my chat. Kiva is going to block you if you're not polite. Yes, don't focus in the past. Focus in the present. Make peace with your past. And doesn't matter how dark the story it is. And that's one thing people need to understand is if you don't make peace with your past, you're never going to live in the present. Never. Thank you, guys. Yes, I'm a lawyer in Brazil. No, I live in New York. I'm Brazilian, born and raised in Brazil, but I live in New York. I'm a lawyer in Brazil. But in New York, I'm just coach, author, and public speaker. So have that in mind. So the topic today is for me helping you guys to understand why you not change the things you want to change in your life. Why you taking emotions as your identity. Why just because sometimes you feel low energy, you feel sad, you feel lonely, you feel depressed, you feel stressed, you take that as your identity. Why are you going around? I'm just a stressed person. I'm so stressed. Oh, I am just depressed. I am just sad. This is who I am. That's not who you are. That's your emotion. And emotions are temporary. Yeah, don't say you're boring. You're feeling boring right now. You're feeling. When you put it as a feeling, you know feelings come and go. Feelings doesn't define you. So stop take as identity and start behaving like that. Because as soon you say, that's who I am like this, your brain is going to protect that identity. Your brain is going to be like, okay, that's who you are. You're depressed. And every time you try be, excited for life, having joy, have fun, your brain try go back to no, we are depressed. That's why a lot of people self-sabotage them, like have a tendency to self-sabotage, because all the things they keep telling themselves over and over again. And now Your brain believe it, and your brain is like, oh, let me protect this. That's who you are. Yes, you can say, I'm feeling boring right now. I'm feeling down right now. I'm feeling depressed. Don't say, that's who I am. So I want you guys to stop right now and think, let's say, about money. What the story you keep telling yourself why you cannot have money? Why? What the story you keep telling you? Oh, I just don't born with money. Or I'm black. Or I'm fat. Or I'm not pretty enough. What do you don't think? You're not smart enough. What is the excuse you telling yourself why you don't have money? Because we all think we have a good excuse. I don't have money because I didn't come from money. All right. 90% of the billionaires are self-made billionaires. They didn't come from rich family. And what is the excuse now? Oh, I don't have a resource. Really. Or I'm not smart enough. A lot of people with less knowledge, with less information, are doing more than you. What you have is called fear. Fear of success. A lot of people fear success. It's not just fear fails. A lot of people is scared of changing because if they change, I have to change where I live. I'm going to change my friendship. And all those believe it is in your subconscious mind. It's not conscious. You don't do that conscious. You think you're just, oh, I'm trying. No. Somehow you have beliefs there, you have values on your subconscious that keep you stuck. It's the same about the weight. So many people say, Mari, I've been trying everything. Nothing is working. Your body follows your identity. Your habits follows your beliefs. And your results follows your standards. When you understand that, if you believe that it's possible for you, if you have enough reason to change, find your reasons why you want to change, why you want to do better, why you want to be healthy. What is your reasons? Now that you know your reasons, you're going to shift and you're going to change this story you keep telling yourself over and over again. This is a BS. Why not you? Why not you to have the body? Why not you to have the money? Why not you to have the amazing health relationship? Why it can happen for everybody else but cannot happen for you? What's wrong? Why you think you that special that can work for everybody else? People can make things like this. Everybody else's life can change like that. But why not for you? That's a question you should ask you. If you believe change is hard, your body's gonna resist. If you believe it, money is hard, every opportunity you're gonna have to make money, it's gonna have some resisting that. Whatever you believe, and can be conscious or unconscious, whatever you believe, your brain is gonna protect that. That's why you need to make sure about what beliefs you have in your mind. Mari, how I know what beliefs I have? Look at your life. Because conscious, yes, I know my belief, but unconscious, you probably doesn't know. What do you believe about relationship? Look your relationship, look your life right now, and that's what you believe. Mari, I don't have a relationship. Yeah, you might believe that you don't enough for one, or there's something like if it's something you want, if something you're okay with and you don't want to have one, that's fine. But if you have a desire you want and you don't have it, that is a reason, that is a belief in your mind that holds yourself back. If you believe it's impossible, why you even start? If you have a belief that it's impossible for you, why are you going to start? Why? Yeah, there's no reason for you to start if you already believe it's not possible. You see, it happen for everybody else. That's why sometimes you see people in such a bad situation and you be like, wake up, let's go. But how they gonna do? How they gonna go? How they don't even, they believe it's impossible. When you believe something is impossible, that is no point for you even to start. And everyone, you can watch every successful person make anything happen. The first thing they do is they believe. They believe it's possible. If you read about the Ford, the guy who created the Ford, he keep trying over a year. All the mechanics, the electrical engineer was saying, no, it's impossible, it's impossible. He's like, we're gonna make it. And he tried, I think it was almost 2 years. And everybody was telling him it was not possible until was. But he believed it. You need to believe in your dreams. You need to believe you can have the body, you can have the money, you can have the relationship, you can have the health. You need to believe it's possible for you. That's all you need. If you believe it, you have a reasons why you want. Why you want. Do you know why we do the things we do? Do you think why you want that phone? Why you want that bag? You want the feeling. And when you understand this about manifesting, when you understand that, why you think people want a fancy cars or expensive bag or nice house? Of course, they want the material thing, but they want the feeling. They want to how it's the experience, the feeling they're gonna have to have those things. That's why progress is what makes you happy. It's not just having the things. It's not just like some people be like, oh, I'm gonna get the house, then I'll be happy. No. What makes you happy is the progress. If you just get the house, now you get the house and after. I want to make $500,000 and then you make $500,000, be like, okay, now and it's not the thing, it's the progress. It's the feeling when you have those things. That's what gives you joy. And what is preventing you from have the feeling right now? And that's the trigger for manifest like this. What do you want? Experience the feeling. Experience the feeling of be healthy. Even if you're not, you can be like, Mari, I'm so unhealthy. I have high cholesterol. I have diabetes. I'm obese. I want you to start experience the feeling, because the feeling is going to help you to change. If you wait for you to be healthy, for you to feel that way, it's going to be tough for you to do it. Feeling rich before you get the money. Because when you feel rich, you change your behavior. Even if you be like, Mari, I'm completely poor. I have no money. I'm struggling. Start feeling. When you feel good, when you feel abundance, when you know you deserve. Now people, whatever you do, people are going to go after you. They want to hire you to do it. Whatever you're doing, let's say you're a teacher or whatever it is. people gonna go after you because everything is energy. How you think, do you know why the majority of the people don't change? They be like, yeah, I really want to change. Look, they state, like the body language. Oh, yeah, I really want to change. I need to do something. Wake up! How you gonna change like that? How you gonna, like, everywhere you go, you look so small, you put yourself so down. How you expecting your life change if you don't even carry yourself? Do you think anybody want to help somebody like, oh, so down, yeah, I want to change? Not even yourself believe in you when you talk to yourself like that. Make a decision. Stop negotiating with yourself. When you decide, you're not going to be like, do I'm feeling like it? Oh, Marty, I'm not really in the mood to. Like yesterday, we had a running club party, and one of my friends, she told me she go to the party. So you go to this private club and you're there getting ready. And my friend is like, oh, I'm not really in the mood to anymore. I'm not going. I was like, all right, no judgment, whatever. But some people are just always, I'm not feeling like, I'm not really in the mood to. I'm not really feeling like go to the gym today, so I'm not going. I'm just not feeling like to eat out, so I'm just gonna eat garbage. How are you gonna believe in yourself if you're always changing the decision you already made it, the choice you already made it? You say you're gonna eat health, so do it. You say you're gonna exercise every day, do it. Train your brain. You can train your brain to just go. When I wake up, I don't negotiate it. It's not like I'm wake up and some days I'm feeling my back. I'm feeling tired. It's not like, Mari, do you want to go? Do you want to wake? And I work from home. I wake up 5 a.m. every day. I'm not asking myself, are you really feeling like, Mari, do you want to sleep another 20 minutes? No, I don't ask myself that. I was like, get up right now. You have a lot of things to do. Give us a, when you don't believe in yourself, that will, yes, you low self-belief. Exactly. If you don't believe, you're not gonna even start. And that's the whole point. If you don't believe money is for you, you're never gonna look for opportunity to make money. If you don't believe you deserve a healthy body, you're always gonna find a way to sabotage your health. Even when you heal some part, you're gonna find another disease. You're gonna find another problem. Because that's what we do. So check your subconscious, check the story you keep telling yourself and change it. Change your beliefs. Because if you believe, you're gonna find a way to resist. If you believe anything, conscious or unconscious, you're gonna find a way to resist. And this is something nobody can do for you. Train your brain to respond to decision. When you say go, we go. We not debate it. You're not emotionally negotiate it. You're not waiting for you to feel ready. You decide and you move. Of course, some days are easy, definitely. But doesn't matter. I'll do in a easy and a tough. And that's what we call discipline. And the reality is you don't even lack discipline. You lack reasons to keep you going. Yeah. Why? Why you want? You need to get the point of pain. And like, for example, in my situation, of course, it's a lot of work to maintain the body I want. It's like a lot of effort. It is. But it's way more painful for me to be overweight, to be unhealthy. So I'll pay the price to be healthy. What you believe or protect you from? What are you afraid of? Exciting. It's fear. Every time you feel anxious, I want you ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What I need to believe is true for me to feel this way. What I need to believe is true. I need to believe that I'm not enough. I need to believe that nothing works for me. I need to believe that I don't have the perfect people. I don't have the connection. I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm black. I'm fat. I'm ugly. Whatever it is. What you need to believe is true for you to feel this way. What do you focus on? Because you don't experience life. You experience the life you focus on. It's everything about perspective, everything about the story you keep telling yourself. Not just what happened in the past, but what's happening right now. What the story you keep repeating in your mind. This is Jane Dirty. Good morning. And when you realize, when you grow, that's when you have something to give. When you go, you have something to share. And I'm not talking just about financially. When you grow mentally, emotionally, spiritual, now you have something to share with somebody else. When you grow financially, now you're able to share. So if you don't find enough reason on yourself, look your surround. Maybe you find reason in others. Maybe you be like, you know why? I want to change. I want to do better because I know I'm born to live a fulfilled life. I'm born to be in a progress life. That way I can give something back. Could be knowledge, could be money, could be help somebody with something. What are you giving back? Or you just giving back pain, complain, blaming everybody, blame your parents, blame government, blame everything. But you can't even organize your house. You can't even organize your body. You can't even clean your place. You live in a messy place and you're expecting a better life. Look your mind, a bunch of garbage, bad thoughts, negative thoughts put you down and you're expecting live a positive life. Be honest. Are you a victim? See, that's what you focus on. That's how you're going to attract for you. Whatever you focus on, you're always going to find it. If you focus on how you're being rejected your whole life, you're always going to find it. But if you decide to be, you know why? Life is being a little challenge. Life is being a little challenge, but let me focus on what I have. Be grateful for what I have. Why I'm working for what I want more. More money, more friends, more healthy, whatever it is. But you know why? It's not about being perfect. It's about the progress. If you are better than last year, if you're doing better than last week, I don't usually read books. Now I'm reading 10 pages every day. Good. You had a little progress. I was no exercise. Now I'm doing 30 minutes walk. Great. It's a progress right there. Mari, I was like really staying, not really putting myself out there. I was not getting social. Now I'm at least going out once a week and hang out with some friends or going out, trying new people. Good. It's a progress there. It's not about perfectionism. Progress. If you are 1% a little better every day, if you push yourself a little hard every day, 1%, the rest, by the end of the month, you'll be 30% better than when you start your month. It's not like I need to do right now because we are so immediate. Like you want things for now. You're not patient. I start some girls be like, Mari, I start walking and I start eating health and it's not working. I was like, how long you doing? 2 weeks. I was like, how long take you to be fat? Oh, I've been fat for 10 years, 20 years. Girl, take you 20 years to be fat. Now you want to be skinny in 2 weeks. I don't want to give up, Mari. It's not working. Really? How long you stay with that man broke? Giving hope and hope, give him a chance over again, 5 years, 10 years. Believe that he can change and you give up on your body just because you like on diet and walking for a month and do not lose the weight. For real. Let's be honest. You give a chance to everybody. You give a chance to the friend who don't deserve the chance. You give a chance to the man who don't deserve the chance. But to yourself, you cannot give a chance, right? You have to quit. It's just not working, Maya. It's just not for me. I'm just fat. That's who I am. Oh, I'm just broke. Come on. Why not you? You are the most important person. You should be the most important person in your life. You should do everything for you. You should really treat yourself like somebody really love themselves. And how you been treating yourself? How you talk to yourself? What thoughts you have? Like what type of conversation you have with yourself? And we can tell. We can tell how you treat yourself. And I'm going to say this. If you are overweight, that's the first sign that you live low standard. You live by low standard if you're fat. Oh, you don't, unless you have a health problem that not prevent you from lose weight, because some people have some disease. Unless you have like a health problem, but if you are overweight, you don't respect yourself, you live by low standard, and people can tell. And why people are sensitive about that? Because that is something you cannot hide. You cannot pretend being shape. You cannot pretend being fit. Everywhere you walk, they might doesn't know nothing about you. They might look at you, they have no idea who you are, they have no idea what you do, what is important for you. But one thing they know, you live by low standard. You don't have self-control. You don't respect yourself. You don't have control around food. It's a tough truth, but it is true. Yeah, a lot of women use menopause. A lot of men use the fact they just say, you know what, it's okay, you can be fat. And the most people live in the nine. They live in the nine. They say they don't care, but they actually care. They just don't want to do the work. They just don't want to do what take to. That's it. So be honest yourself. One of the most important thing you have to do is the awareness. Have this tough conversation with yourself. And I know it's hard. I know you'll be like, Mari, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that. But honey, the life is not gonna wait for you. You have to decide right now. It's not gonna be like, okay, I need a pause. The life keep going. You getting progress, you getting better. Now, honey, nobody's waiting for you. It's one thing people have fair for everybody is time. We all have 24 hours. How are you using your 24 hours? Who you give your time to? Who got your attention? Because if you realize everyone want our time, our attention, everyone want, oh, you can see it's the TV, it's the phone. Everybody want our attention. And who are you giving your attention to? How you expend your time, who you talking to, what type of conversation you listen. Because your environment shapes your belief more than anything. Your environment shapes your belief more than your mindset. You can say like, Maya, I have a very good mindset. If you surround yourself with negative people, people always complaining, people always blaming, people always gossiping about somebody else's life, that's how you're gonna think. If you always have fat friends, and I'm telling you, I'm not just, don't blame me like girdophobic or something like that. But if you surround yourself with people with poor habits, doesn't matter how strong your mindset it is, it's gonna be a point where you're gonna have the same poor habits. The environment always wins. So if you wanna be fit, find a fit friends. If you wanna have a healthy relationship, find a friend who have a very healthy relationship you want to be inspired by. If you want to be rich, go find a rich friend. Is that influence, the environment influence you? Digital say, sometimes you have to leave the friends that don't help you and not different quick for smoke. Exactly. Sometimes you have to change. You have to change the environment. It's not everybody. It's not everybody you meet is supposed to be in your life for the rest of your life. Some people come to your life just for a chapter. A chapter. Let's think your life is a book. Some people are meant to be there just for a chapter. And you keeping this person till the end? No, they're not meant to. People come and go. And maybe when you met this person, you have this mindset that was really good, it was a good fit. Now you're changing and the person is not changing, is not growing, it's not improving. Doesn't make sense you hang out with them anymore. They actually hold yourself back. Because the worst thing you can do is tell your dream for the people who don't even have dream. A lot of people don't even have the courage to dream. And when you tell them a big dream, the first thing they're gonna do, oh, this is not work. Oh, I know somebody tried to do this. They never get it. Yes, Kiva, others can influence our minds and believe more than we do. That's for sure. And when you understand that every person you hang out with you matters, every person you decide to listen. Never listen advice for somebody who don't live the life you want. There are a lot of people, like for real, I remember when back in the days when I was like trying to lose weight, I went to this nutritionist to learn more about nutrition food, and she was fat. I told her straight, I was like, I don't think you can help me. I'm sorry. And she's like, why are you saying that? I was like, because you are overweight. If you're not even help yourself, how are you gonna help me? You can't. I'm not gonna listen a nutritionist who's supposed to help me with, more nutrition and lose the weight, and she's fat. I'm sorry. And I'll say more, even at church. If I go to the church and the pastor is fat, I'm not gonna listen to him either. Why? Because if you don't even have control around food, what he gonna teach me about faith? And I'm sorry. It's just, It's just me. I can't help. I'm too logical. Like sometimes I'm very like, okay, it's not that I'm expecting a perfectionism from pastor or from doctors, but whatever you dare to teach, you have to practice what you preach. You guys laugh, but it's true. I say that to my ex, and he was like, please never say that on the internet. I was like, no, make a lot of sense. I'm sorry. Like, if he is not having faith and connecting to himself and God enough to even have self-control around food, unless he have a health problem, that is no excuse for him be fat. It's like the minimal he can do is take care of himself. The reality is people are not ready for a lot of, a lot of facts. If you think a little bit, make a lot of sense. If you just think a little bit, it will make a lot of sense. But most people want to be liked and approved, so they just never say anything like that. Like I post a video with my brother, saying, "Oh, this is my fat brother." People like behaving like I was telling him anything, like he doesn't know. Oh my God, how she called him fat right there, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, he's fat. It's not that I'm telling him a news. It's not that I'm like, he know he's fat. It's not like something, oh my God, he knows. You gotta be more honest. People need to handle more the truth. It's good now. What's going on? Good? Oh, good. Because somebody tried call me. Hold on. Let me see. It's one of my clients. He didn't make appointment. Hold on. I have his number here. All right, I'll call him back. But anyway, information, what I was saying is information doesn't change anybody. Identity does. If you don't shift your identity, just have information, your life is not going to change. Low vibration on hypocrisy teaches. Yes. I like a therapy. I'm not a therapy. I'm a certificate life coach. I've been doing this for 5 years. And I love psychology. I love understand why we do the things we do. And the more I learn, more makes sense why we have the things we do, like why we do the things we do, why we have the life we have. And when you understand that, life become more simple. When you understand that we all behave by patterns, and you see the patterns keep repeating from your childhood to your teenager to your adult until you change the beliefs. Because when you were born, imagine a little baby. We born, we believe a little baby, they're very confident. The little baby love their body. The little baby are so expressive. People know when they're happy. People know when they're sad. The little babies, they don't shine like to show. They actually express themselves. As we start growing, you start hearing, don't do this. Oh, don't cry. Don't, oh, if you are you crying, let me give you food. Let me give you let's go buy chocolate. Oh no, don't cry. I'm gonna give you chocolate. So you start like negotiate it. You're not really allowed to express your emotions. Or a lot of men heard the whole life when they're little. Men don't cry. You hold your cry. I remember my father telling my brothers, like, men don't cry. So actually I have one brother. I never see him cry. He grew up thinking he have to suppress all his emotion. So we get all those beliefs from people, from teachers, from classmates, from your parents, from a neighbor, from everybody surround you, from the babysitter. And then now you start believing. Oh, people start telling you, you have a big nose, you have a big head, your hair is ugly. And now you start feeling like you're not enough because somebody told you and you just believe in that. But when we're born, you just love ourselves the way we are. And if you don't pay attention, you start growing and be adult with all the labels. Some people are really, I had a client 4 months ago. We did a session where we find out she believed the whole life she was a difficult person. Because she had that in her mind, her mother says she was difficult, her sister says she was difficult, she sabotaged her relationships. I was like, what make you believe that? She's like, that's what I've been told my whole life, that I'm a difficult person. I asked her to define what difficult means. And then we find out the pattern. And then she was able to let it go, have a breakthrough, let it go the pattern, stop judging herself. And now she's in a relationship. So understand and go digging into your life. Understand your patterns. Understand why you're doing the things you're doing. Understand what beliefs have there, because this belief is unseen force that's gonna drive your life. Whatever you believe is true, it's gonna happen. So that's why they say change how you think and change your life, because everything starts here. For you to put this outside, for you to materialize, first start as a thought. First start thinking. And then now you're feeling. Now become emotion. Now is a frequency, is magnet, and become action. And now you have your results. Yes, exactly, Kiva. And this is for anything. If you believe it, you're gonna find it. If you believe it's possible, if you believe it can, yes, can be you. If you believe that you're enough, you're not just enough. You are unique. That is nobody just like you. You have a special look. With almost 8 billion people in the world, and you are, nobody look like you. Nobody have your DNA. Nobody have your fingerprints. You are unique. So you don't have to look like anybody else. Your life is the same way. Your path is the same way. That's why it's not fair for you to compare your life to anyone. That's why it's not fair for you to be there. Oh, but this person have the same age and you already have this, they have that. We have different paths. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to other people. You compare your life to them. Don't have to, can be siblings, can be like twins. They have gonna have completely different life. And it's okay. Thank you. I do get my teeth white with a dentist laser twice a year. I'm obsessed about white teeth. But I'll tell you this, make them more sensitive for sure. So if you already have a sensitive teeth, probably it's not a good idea. So if you just have in mind, if you keep the same story, you're gonna have the same body, you're gonna have the same banking account, you're gonna have the same problems. If you keep that rejection story, everything's gonna be the same. If you keep that, why not you, why not for you, I try everything, people just don't like me. If you keep that story, you're gonna have the same life. It's not gonna change. It doesn't matter how hard you try. Because what you believe, it's always bring you back. Even if you try consciously, but if you don't take look on your subconscious belief, always gonna bring you back to what you believe. Even if you met opportunity like to make money, you're gonna find a way to sabotage. Even if you met amazing partner, a potential serious relationship, you're gonna find a way to sabotage because you don't believe that is for you. You don't believe that you deserve. A lot of people don't have the things they want. It's just because they don't give themselves permission to. You need to give yourself permission that to have the relationship, to have the money. Allow yourself. You deserve it. Yeah, give yourself permission because if you don't, hold on guys, let me get my collagen here 1 second. So I take my collagen every morning and I forgot this morning. It's a piece of natural gelatin, clove, and cinnamon, and chia seeds. It's not really tasty. It just tastes a little bit cinnamon and the clove, but it's not like delicious. Doesn't have any sugar or nothing. Now this is natural gelatin with clove tea, chia seeds, and cinnamon. It's like My natural collagen. It's good for the nails, good for the hair, the skin. Exactly. I post the video and people like, yeah, it doesn't look flavor. I was like, I know. I have one piece every day, every morning. I forgot today. And it's not like, it's no flavor. It's just healthy. And because I'm very expressive, like, I'm eating something that is not flavor. No, it's not like you get so excited. No, it's just I know it's health, and I know it's gonna give me benefit, and that's it. You're right. Eating is not supposed to be. It's not always entertaining. Every time you eat, it's not always have to be something fun. And when you shift your mindset that it's a feel time, I need to fulfill my body. I need to give my body nutrition. You stop looking food as a entertainment. You stop looking food. You still can have fun. Like you still can have a tasty and delicious meal. But it's not everything about entertain. Food is not your therapy. And you start looking food as a fuel and actually be like, you know what? It's the time for me to feel my body. That's what I do in the mornings. Is warm water with lime. It's a little bit of salty. Do you think I want to drink that every day? No, I don't. I do drink every day. Non-negotiated. And then I start tea. Today I blend ginger tea. That's why it's a little more yellow because I blend and I put in it to warm up. Very strong. Because it's too cold. I want my immune system go high. I don't want to get sick. A lot of people getting sick, coughing, and everything. I don't want it. So that's why I make very strong ginger tea. After this ginger tea, when it's over, I'm going to make another tea. So my whole morning is like tea after tea after tea, water. That's it. Do you think I like it? I like the idea of the benefit that I know my body's getting nutrition and help to fight any viral, to fight any bacteria, anything. You supporting your body. How you been supporting your body? A lot of people are not supporting nothing. They just actually make it hard for your body. Eating junk, drink too much alcohol, no moving your body, no exercising, with your bad thoughts. And how you expect your body feel good? That's good. I mean, your family say you're addicted to health food. That's crazy how they can say that. It's like you should be inspired. Like my brother was telling me, like, you look too skinny, you need to get fat. I say, of course I look too skinny compared to you. You're gigantic. You look at me, when you're fat and you look at other fat people, you don't find yourself so fat. But when you're fat and you see somebody normal body, you think they're too skinny. I'm not too skinny. You are too overweight. And that's why you look at me and you think I'm too skinny. Compared to you, of course. Actually, that's a good video. Let me write this down before I forget it. When the idea comes to my mind, I need to write because if not, I forget. See, you're reminding me to do a video later about when a fat people look a normal body, of course they're gonna think I'm too skinny on this topic. All right, good. So now later I can do this video because actually it's true. A lot of people look at you, even if you have a normal body, they're gonna think you're too skinny because it's not that you're too skinny, they are too big and they're comparing themselves with you. It's like your family telling you you're obsessed about health. No, I'm not obsessed about health. You should tell them, you guys are obsessed about being health. You are addicted on food. You are addicted to avoiding your emotions. And I'm not. I'm regulated. So I don't have to look for comfort on food. I don't have to look for safety on food. I regulate my emotion, and you should do the same. Good, Rob. You just came home from spa massage after work. Yeah, it's good to treat yourself. Yeah, I imagine. It must feel good. So have that in mind. I imagine, Kiva. You know why? I realize people always gonna get triggered with something they wish they had it. People always gonna get triggered with rich people. Some people, they hate rich people. They talk bad about rich people. No, they don't hate rich people. They hate the fact they remind them something they wish they had it. People always gonna get triggered with who is fit, who is healthy. It's not about you. It's about they hate the fact you remember them. They're fat, they're overweight, they're in health. It's not that people hate that you have a healthy relationship. It's that they hate that you remind them they don't have one. So whatever people see and they don't have, they get triggered. You're never gonna see a skinny girl who's healthy, who's take care of herself, telling other girls she's too skinny. Never. You're never gonna see a wealthy person telling you you should not care about money. Money doesn't matter. Only people who say money doesn't matter is the people never had a money. It's the people never have. So that's why I'm telling you, you should not be upset when you trigger people. It's actually a good sign. It's not you who are triggering them. It's your habits. It's your standards. It's your lifestyle or triggering them and reminding them what they could have, but they don't have because they don't want to do the work. So let people be triggered. Let people call you too skinny. Let people call you too obsessed. Let people call you crazy, whatever it is. Good morning, Clarence. Yes. Thank you, God. I do have. See if there is any question. All right, no questions on the topic. Are you calling me you fat? No, I'm not. You don't even have a photo, John. You don't even have a photo, and I never really come here and call anybody fat. I'm just saying, if you take for you, you're probably fat. If you don't take for you, you're probably fat. This is not something I should tell you. You're the one should know. I never come here to tell anybody nothing. You're the one know yourself and know your body. And nobody needs to tell you you're fat. Just look in the mirror. And you can be able to tell yourself. What do you see there? I am a life coach, Rob. I've been doing for the last almost 6 years. Yeah. I'm blessed. I'm ambitious. Yeah, I do have a good draw line. A couple things I born with lucky. Good draw line, good smile. No perfect, but a lot of good things. I'm sure you all guys have something amazing too. Start honor. That's another thing some people need to learn. Accept compliment. And that is not being cocky. That's not being like flu. You know you have something good, so say just thank you. I know because sometimes I compliment people and they always find an excuse to not accept the compliment. If somebody compliment you, just say thank you. You should not explain. Like another day I say to my friend, oh, your hair looks so nice. And she's like, oh, it's all damaged. Look at this. I was like, girl, just accept the compliment. Don't try explain. Like, you put yourself so much down that even when people compliment you, you cannot accept it. That's good. Yeah. Just say thank you, move on. When your confidence is not built in compliments, nothing can affect you. And I'll tell you, as much I know I'm beautiful, my confidence doesn't come from my looks. My confidence comes from keep the promise I make to myself. My confidence comes from me not negotiating with my values. My confidence comes from do hard things. That's where my confidence comes from. That's why I know if I stay here longer enough, I could be 80 years old. I'll be confident. And doesn't matter how I'll be looking. I'll be like a hot 80 years old. So build your confidence. You actually, nobody lacks confidence. You just choose what you're confident at it. You choose to be confident that you're not enough. You choose be confident that yes, you deserve everything and everything can happen for you. So decide to what are you confident at it. Some people be like, oh, how to be more confident? You already have confidence, but you probably have confidence in lack. Probably you have a confidence that you're not enough. Probably have confidence that it's not for you. Choose to be confident that things can work for you, that you deserve amazing things, you deserve abundance, you deserve health, you deserve live in the place you want to live, you deserve eating the food you want to eat. All right? All right, that's where to see my draw line. Good. Yeah, take it easy. All right, Rob, bye. I actually need to go too, guys. Let me get ready for my calls. Yeah. Stay warm. Kiva, thank you so much for your support. Have you got the 2 of my books? Which one do you get it? Tell me more. What books do you get? Unseen Wars? I hope you get Unseen Wars. 48 Laws to Skinny. Guys, buy the book. It's not because I'm the author, but the books are good. Put in my name on Amazon, you're gonna see. I got 3 books there. Unseen War is a dialogue between you, your subconscious, your mind. And 48 Laws to Skinny Forever. It's the law I apply to keep my body fit. And 365 Days of Gratitude. As an affirmation the way you never see before, probably. I never see. And I love this type of book of affirmation. I start the month thanking every single part of your body. Like if you go to January, you're gonna see like, yes, thanking every single thing. Help you to remind you what you can be feel grateful for. Oh, you do have, Kiva. Oh, that's so sweet. Amber, I'm so glad you like it. Do you get Unseen Wars too? If you don't get it, yes, get it, because it's like Unseen War is gonna help you to understand the patterns you have with fear, rejection. It's powerful. And you're gonna be like, okay, I can relate to that, I understand. And now that you're aware of the pattern, you're able to shift the belief and understand that might have so much belief on your subconscious mind that hold yourself from have what you want. I'm so excited. And Abby, when you finish, please take a little time and leave a review on Amazon, because help a lot when people see the reviews. I already sold over 300 books. 300, almost last, yesterday was 314. So I'm so excited. Yes, Kiva, that is a digital version. Kiva, email me. I have my email in my bio. And because you've been helping me so much, I'll send you. Okay? Just email me, I'll send you the digital version. All right. Oh, so you started the 48 laws yesterday and you put down themselves so much. Oh, that's good.